My name is Keshwani. That's Keshwani. Keshwani. I am located in Hartford, Connecticut in the US. I do private tutoring, face-to-face tutoring, one-to-one tutoring. And in addition to that, I've been putting together clips of the math problems from the official SAT study guide. Official SAT study guide. It's important that you have this book with you because I cannot write the problem on the blackboard, so you have to have the book in front of you to follow my work. If you don't have one, buy one. Or from any of the bookstore, or send me an email. The problem that I'm about to solve appears in exam number 3, section number 2, page 523, question number 19. Exam 3, section 2, page 523, question number 19. If after watching the clip, if you find it helpful, and if you would like to purchase a DVD which contains the solution to all of the problems in this section, all 20 problems, send me an email and I'll take care of it. Let's get going. The problem that I'm about to do is question number 19 in section number 3. Since there are only 20 questions in this section, that's College Board way of saying, the people who gave you the exam, the College Board, right here on the top, the College Board. That's the entity who makes the exam and who gives the exam, the people who own the exam. There's College Board way of saying that this question that you're about to do, question number 19, according to them, is a very difficult problem because there are 20 problems. They are divided up into thirds. The first 1/3 are easy, the next 1/3 are medium, the last 1/3 are hard. And that's true about any standardized exam anywhere in the world for anything. They're always laid out into thirds. Let's see how difficult this one is. Let's take care of it. It says in the picture above, triangle XYZ is an equilateral triangle. So let me draw an XYZ triangle. It's an equilateral triangle, which means all of the 3 sides of XYZ are equal, obviously. And then we have a circle. And I'll try to do as best of a job as I can with the circle. And then we have a line that goes right here, right in the center. And then we got our circle. Oh boy, this is going to be... not too shabby, if I say so myself. Much better than I thought it would turn out to be. Anyway, so there's a circle. We are told that XYZ is the equilateral triangle and the length of XYZ is 2. Well, length is 2, which means X to Z is 2, which means we can conclude that from here to here is 1, from here to here is 1. X to Y has to be 2, this side here has to be 2, and Y to Z, of course, has to be 2, this side right here. Let's see what's the question asking. If WY, okay, we're calling this W, if WY is the diameter, which I can see there bloody well, of the circle, what is the area of the circle? Well, that's simple. In order to find the area of the circle, the only information that we need is the radius of the circle. Well, in other words, I need to find the radius of this circle from here to here. Let's call it OZ. Well, in other words, if I can somehow find out YW, I'm all set. Because YW represents the diameter of the circle. So I'm going to redraw this triangle here, X, W, and Y. 1, 2, and the question is how much is this? I'm going to call this diameter. Use your Pythagorean theorem, which you should know by heart, which you should know very well. And let's just solve it. So 1 squared plus 2 squared equals my diameter squared. I thought I was doing something wrong. This is my hypotenuse. 1 squared, which is this part, plus the d squared equals 2 squared, which is the hypotenuse. Let's solve for d. So d squared must equal 2 squared, which is 4 minus 1. If you subtract 1 from both sides, that's where you get it. So it seems like the diameter is root 3. That's it. The rest is very simple. Now the diameter is root 3. How does one find the area of a circle? It's very simple. I should have left some room for the area, and I don't want to erase this part and I don't want to erase that part. Let's do it in the middle. Area of the circle is pi r squared. Pi r, which is going to be half of this. If you divide this by 2, that's going to be your radius. Root 3 divided by 2 squared. That's your answer. That's it. So what do you get when you get square root of 3 and square it? Well, for those of you who don't know it, and I hope there aren't too many of you out there, as you can see, the square root of 4 is 2, and when I square it again, I get back to 4. This equals 4. That should equal 3. Because taking the square root of sign is the inverse of taking the square. Just like opposite of addition is subtraction and opposite of division is multiplication. Just like that, opposite of square root is taking the square. So they undo each other. So root 3 squared becomes 3. And the bottom I have 2, which is going to be squared, which is 4 times pi. That's my answer. In other words, 3 pi times 4. That's your answer. 3 pi times 4. See, what is the answer choice there? 3 pi times 4. The answer choice is C. C is the answer choice. 3 pi. I should not have made this crowded here. 3 pi times 4. Where is this thing? I don't like it. That's it. 3 pi times 4. Alright? That's it. Let me just quickly, I'm going to take a second and see how much time I have left in the clip. I'm going to go on for a couple of more minutes, okay? It's about 7.5 minutes. I'm just going on for a couple of seconds. I want to talk about this triangle here, 1, 2, and this missing part here. And I need room for that, so I need to erase some of his stuff. Let's do it on the bottom here. If this is 1 and this is 2, this has to be root 3 because this is the 30, 60, 90 triangle. This is the biggest number, this is the smallest number, so this is 30 degrees. This is 60 degrees. 30, 60, 90 triangle, you should know by heart. 30, 60, 90 degree triangle comes in a proportion of 1 to root 3. 1 to root 3. And when I have some time in one of the clips there, perhaps I'll make one special clip just for 30, 60, 90 triangle and 45, 45 triangle. The next clip that I'm going to make, I'm going to do that. So look out for that, and that will help you a little bit. Anyway, thank you for watching this thing, and I'll see you soon. Okay?